ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube world. As you guys see, the pyro's going off, and we are at the first ever pay-per-view of Universe Mode. It's been a long time coming, but we are live here for the pre-show of WWE Extreme Rules. Live here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the House of Hardcore. Let's get into our pre-show with what we got for you guys right now. And ladies and gentlemen, those who are tuning in, welcome to the Extreme Rules pre-show. Outs that we have posted. Tune in at 2 p.m. on the dot for the Extreme Rules first part post. But to kick us off on the pre-show, we have women's action.
One fall. It is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, from Osaka, Japan,
the former Raw Women's Champion, the Empress of Tomorrow, and two-time Women's Tag Team Champion Asuka, set to make history, become three-time Women's Tag Champion here tonight on the pre-show. And ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are liking the pay-per-view, if it makes a big difference. I can tell when y'all are watching the video but not liking, trust me. And with that said, go ahead and subscribe for more great content, because you're never going to find more unpredictability, more great matches like this on another channel. You're just not. And with that said, turn on the post notifications so you guys never miss another moment of when another banger gets added on this channel. I will be adding a vlogging channel on this account very soon. That will be coming down the line. More information later in the year. But back to the matchup, or should I say the intros. Wink wink. And as you can see, this is Asuka's tag team partner, Little Miss Bliss, Alexa Bliss, former Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion. Actually, I believe Alexa's a Grand Slam champion in the WWE. Yeah, she is. And tonight, Alexa Bliss and Asuka take on Damage Control's Dakota Kai and Io Sky for the women's tag team titles. Unfortunately, Bayley not able to make it to Extreme Rules here tonight, but I'm going to be keeping my eyes open. Michael Cole, you do the same. With that said, good luck to Asuka and Alexa Bliss here tonight. And here come the current women's tag team champions. I have no idea why the belts are not on them. But representing Damage Control along with Bayley, on the left is Io Sky, on the right is Dakota Kai. These women have held on to the women's tag titles for, I believe, about a month now, and so far only have one defense, and that was against Raquel and Shotzi in a dark match on Raw. And now Io Sky and Dakota Kai look to keep up the momentum that they have with the women's tag team titles. And after this will be our second pre-show match, which I will get more into as the night progresses. But ref, please raise those belts, show that they are on the line, and there they are. And now Asuka and Alexa Bliss, Damage Control, ready to go at it. Ref rings the bell, and here we go. Asuka going to start things off with Io Sky, two great Japanese athletes going head-to-head here tonight. And remember, don't forget our main event that we have here tonight on Extreme Rules. For the vacant WWE title, it will be a Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules match. Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, EC3, and Cody. Who will be the new WWE champion later tonight? Place your bets, because this has been a main event that we have been building up to for the last number of weeks. And now, wait a minute. Asuka with a roll-up on Io Sky. Cover. Can she get her? No, not yet. Asuka and Alexa almost stole the tag team titles right there from Damage Control. And now Dakota Kai trying to give haste to Alexa Bliss. But back to this match, back to in the ring. Asuka now gonna go up top yet again, begging Io Sky get back up to her feet. And, oh, sharp mistletoe drop kick. And, oh, nice kick from Io. And damage control not looking so hot right now. And if this continues, then they could be on the verge of losing those women's tag titles. Oh, just as I say that, look at Io Sky come back here. Nice kick. Takes down Asuka. And off the tag, in comes Dakota Kai. The first ever NXT Women's Tag Team Champion in Dakota Kai. She transferred that success here to the women's division when she joined Bayley and Io Sky. And let me tell you something. I'm happy that we have all the women over on Raw, really. Because it gives us something different. It gives everybody a chance to see what our women are really all about. And now Dakota Kai was looking for a kick there on Asuka, but Alexa got the tag, and now the double tap axe kick from Dakota. And a bicycle pump kick to Asuka. And now Alexa peels Dakota to the outside. And now Dakota went for a kick on Asuka yet again, but that's the Empress of Tomorrow. She's so resilient. And remember, Bayley, I said Bayley. I meant to say both Dakota and Io are in there with former women's champions, former world champions. So it's not like they can just take them lightly or treat this like any other matchup. Also to come here tonight on Extreme Rules, we are going to have the women's unification match. It's been anticipated, and it's been a long, hard road. And honestly, I can't wait for that women's title unification match. Because honestly, with Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley going at it, it's going to be something you do not want to miss. Another unification match that we are going to have here on the channel for Extreme Rules is the tag team titles. The Usos, who have been the most dominant tag team champions of the last modern era, are set to defend, or should I say, try to make history yet again by becoming the brand new undisputed SmackDown tag team champions. But they are not going to be having an easy task, because they are going to have to defend or fight for the opportunity by defeating the Brawling Brutes and members of Imperium Faith. I was about to say Fabian right there. I mean to say Giovanni Vinci and Ludwig Kaiser. And of course, with the Brawling Brutes, you have Butch and Ridge Holland. And honestly, that tag title match could go either freaking way. I really don't know who's going to come out the champions. You never know what you can expect, but Dakota Kai with a nice headbutt or a nice head kick there to Asuka, but it's not enough to take her down or keep her down. And you hear the people here in Philly, they love them some tag team wrestling, and it was all started and thanks to the Dudley Boys who helped kick off tag team wrestling here in Philly. And remember, this is the home of hardcore. Philadelphia is where things got extreme. And it looks like Alexa might be going extreme as she takes it to the outside for Io yet again. And now Io Sky quickly back up to her feet. Now double underhook into a tiger suplex. Ooh. Alexa landed kind of hard there. And now Io begging Alexa to get back up to her feet. Off the top rope. Signature front drop kick takes down Little Miss Bliss. Cover by Io again. Only a count of one though. And ladies and gentlemen, remember our Extreme Rules pay-per-view will be starting at 2 p.m. This is the pre-show, so we're filming this in advance for all of you to see the great action that we have here for both Raw and SmackDown. You do not want to miss the action that we are going to have on this pay-per-view. This has been something that we have been building up to. The anticipation has been mounting. And honestly, I'm glad we're here. It was a long stride, and it took quite a while, but nevertheless, we came out the better end of it. And now the first pay-per-view so far looks like it's going off without a hitch. Io Sky covered by Alexa again, but there's Dakota. Now Dakota Kai looking to go after Asuka yet again. And things are starting to break down here. There's Alexa with a nice head scissors takedown. on Dakota. And Alexa, oh, Edge-O-Matic. Not bad, I'm impressed. And Asuka and Alexa have been very dominant so far in this matchup. I would not be surprised if from here we are able to crown new women's tag team champions as Alexa hits those double knees right to the gut of Io Sky. Into the cover, and she got him. Like I said, this channel is unpredictable. You never know what you're going to see. And tonight we crown new women's tag team champions. Congratulations, Asuka and Alexa. I mean, Damage Control, looks like they weren't going to hold on to those championships for as long as I thought they would. But with that said, shout out to the new champions. But we got to continue with our second match here on the pre-show. Now, ladies and gentlemen, back on the second match of the pre-show. And honestly, this is a match that I think should have been on the main card. But, hey, I'm not the one really calling the shots around here. But with that said, this second match kicks off. It's an Extreme Rules match. And it kicks off with the Almighty.
Is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Weighing in at 273 pounds. The Almighty Bobby Lashley.
The Almighty former U.S. champion, former WWE champion Bobby Lashley looks to get a measure of retribution on the leader of the Judgment Day, Finn Balor, here tonight, as he will take him on in an Extreme Rules match. And honestly, I'm going to say it again, this match should have been on the main card, but the creative team wanted it to be on the pre-show. They thought it would be better. And when I say Bobby's looking for retribution, I mean he's looking for a measure of revenge, as him, Kevin Owens, and AJ Styles were the ones who challenged the Judgment Day a couple weeks back to a six-man tag match, to where the Judgment Day did come out victorious, but Bobby Lashley said he wanted to have his hands on Finn Balor. He wanted to face the leader of the Judgment Day yet again. And look, and tonight he's gonna get what he wants. As the lights go down, the smoke comes up. And here comes the Prince.
County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor.
Along with Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio, and the woman who will challenge Bianca Belair for the undisputed women's title tonight, the Duchess of the Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley. You already know what they make. Finn Balor and Lashley, who both competed in the six-pack challenge 3 weeks ago to crown our new World Heavyweight Champion. As you can tell, both men did not come out the victor in that match. The World Heavyweight Champion is crowned in the one and only visionary, the revolutionary Seth freaking Rollins. But Finn Balor, along with the rest of the Judgment Day, they have been running Monday night, defeated everyone, everybody. If that disputed women's title, so the dark clouds of the Judgment Day could hail over Monday Night Raw for the foreseeable future. And Finn pointing at the camera, that is intimidating, trust me. If somebody looks at a camera good enough, you can feel multiple things right there. That was a look of intimidation, especially with that mask. So good luck to Balor here tonight, because he is going to need it. This is Philadelphia. This is an Extreme Rules match. Anything goes. Lashley and Balor can do absolutely anything they want to each other. And Balor now, collar and elbow tie-up with a quick DDT on the Almighty. But Bobby Lashley, so strong, so resilient, back up to his feet. And look at that, Lashley catching the fist of Balor. And Balor now immediately scurrying out of the ring. That's not going to do you any favors, Balor. It's just not. And Balor just practically running away from Lashley. Do not want to be in them up, but there's no, it's not a false count anywhere. It's Extreme Rules. And oh, Lashley going shoulder first into the barricade. Ooh. And Balor just running Lashley right into that post. And now goes anything can go into a kick. And Lashley just eating those kendo stick shots. And now Lashley in control of Balor. Into the power slam position. Ooh, face first goes the Prince. Oh, and for fair warning, I've banned the Judgment Day and everybody else who could get involved in this match from ringside or from getting involved. Anybody who gets involved in the outcome of this match will be suspended. So back to this matchup. Lashley finally able to get an upper hand on Finn. And I really don't know why the creative team wanted to make this match on the pre-show. I'm telling you, this match could have made the main card. But I'm not going to fight it. We're doing good on the channel right now. And Bobby Lashley has been showing his dominance over Balor so far. And now the Prince trying to come back in this match. And now Finn with that kendo stick again. Ooh! Right to the midsection of the Almighty. And Balor winding it up again. Oh! Right into the ribs of Lashley. Oh, and the kendo stick just broke. The kendo stick just shattered into a million pieces. What does Finn have in mind now? And Philadelphia saying they want tables, but Finn grabs himself a chair and just cracks it over the head of the Almighty. And Finn now just wailing on Lashley, absolutely relentless, but Lashley able to come back with a huge clothesline. Both men fighting tooth and nail here. Lashley into a gorilla press for a second time and finally gets what he wanted. Lashley now just taunting Balor. And Lashley now in the suplex position, stalling yet again. Look at the power of the Almighty. And one arm as well. Oh, Balor just narrowly avoided that chair. And the power of Lashley again. Deadlifts Balor. Power slam, barely again missing the chair. And Lashley just stomping a mud hole into Balor. And Finn now just trying to fight back. Now remember, we've just seen the bare minimum of what's to come in this match. We've already seen a kendo stick, we've seen chairs, and I wonder what's going to be next. Oh wait, Balor, you may as well just answer my question. And, oh, Philadelphia is going to love this. Balor, who has just now picked up a table. Now Balor going to set that table up right there in front of Lashley. Only dire intentions could be going through the mind of the Prince. And Balor, oh! Almost went through that table, I should say. And now Balor gonna try to throw Lashley through that table, and he did. Oh man. Philadelphia got what they wanted. They got themselves some tables. But it doesn't look like Balor's done. No. He's getting another table. If this was a tables match, this match would be over already. Now Balor setting up a second table. And Lashley trying to keep Finn from getting any ideas. Lashley now, the power of Lashley starting to come back, and uh-oh. Now Lashley has a baseball bat. This could be bad. Ooh! Lashley swinging for the fences with that bat. And look at this. That's the MMA background of the Almighty. Those ground and pound shots. And oh no, Lashley, I think he's looking for the heart lock. Sizing Balor up. Yep, he's definitely looking for the heart lock. Can he get it? No. And Balor now with a Pele. Able to create some more separation between him and Lashley. And what is Balor looking for now? Oh, things are really finna get extreme. As Balor now introduces a ladder to the equation. Lashley trying to stay one step ahead of the Prince, but he can't. Balor with a nice German suplex. And what could Finn Balor possibly be having in mind? Now remember, this is just a pre-show. We still got a whole other pay-per-view to tune into. But now Lashley able to put Finn right on the apron. Lashley, Balor, just trying to fight back to the best of his ability. But here comes Lashley again. Lashley, he knows what it's like to be in dire situations like this. He's a former ECW champion, and look at this. Oh no. Finn, you done messed up now. The blood flow, even with Balor busted open, the blood flow going straight to his head, and he's taken down. And this is what Lashley said when he wanted to get his hands on the Prince, and now has him up again for another running power slam. And Lashley now has the ladder in place, sets it up in the corner. All dire thoughts could be going through the mind of the Almighty. And Lashley now kicked to the midsection, and oh no, looking for the Dominator. Got him. That just might be it for Finn, and it is. Finn Balor defiant in the face of Lashley. Lashley saw the defiance of Finn Balor. He went for the hurt lock. He didn't get it before, but that Dominator right there on the table, face first, took Balor out. And with that said, I will see you guys for the main show of the most extreme pay-per-view of the year. I will see you for the main show of Extreme Rules.